Today I would like to go over the proper procedures for installing a red dot sight to one of our new EXoSKELETON slides. There's been some confusion in the past about this mounting area. Some people are thinking that it's a rail mount because it sort of looks like it, but it's not a rail mount. It is a mounting platform. So none of the rail mounts that you get with any of the red dot sights are going to fit on this because they're not designed to. One reason, it would be too much weight. You need to get as light as you can on the red dot to make the slide work better. Now you can see there's 4 holes, mounting holes in this platform. The front 2 are made so if you want to install a slide racker, you can install that just like that, or you can flip it over. It's made to go 4 different ways. But those are the front 2 holes. And we send the proper set of screws. It's the shortest set in the package would be to hold the slide racker on. So that would go on first. Alright. Now, the other thing is you need to make sure that your bolt is removed and you check the length of your screws before you mount it on permanently. You're going to mount your red dot right on to the slide, and you'll use whichever set of screws that fit the best. It depends on the thickness of your red dot. But you want the screw to go as far in as you can into here, but you don't want it to protrude through the bottom of this because it'll interfere with your bolt. Okay, you can see the holes right here. Alright, so be aware of that and make sure that you test it before you mount it on permanently. Now the red dots, most of the red dots you get are going, like I say, are going to come with some kind of mount to it. And my suggestion is buy the mount that you can use for another type of firearm. You may decide to take it off of this slide one day and use it on your AR or something. So just buy a mount that you could use for something else. But in this application, you will not use the mount whatsoever. So what we need to do, each one of these red dots has 2 screws, 2 mounting screws. Alright, you can see those 2. Here's a Insight that has the same 2 holes. The Leopold Delta Point has the same 2 holes. These are almost always the same distance apart, which is about 0.550. So what we need to do then is remove this mount. We're going to take these 2 screws out. Okay, so you're going to discard your mount. You're not going to need that anymore. And you're going to discard your screws. Alright, so now all you have to do is mount the red dot directly onto the slide just like this. Alright, or in some cases it'll be on top of your slide racker. Alright, now you may, if our screws do not fit your particular application as far as which red dot you choose, this is a 640 screw. So you can buy different screws if you need to. If you want a button head screw, you know, I have one red dot here that I have to actually mill the screw or grind the screw head down a little bit to fit inside the hole there. It's so small. So just whatever you need to do to make that work. I actually have one red dot called a Seymour RTS, and I need the holes back here because it's made a little different. So I had to drill 2 more holes back here and tap them, and that's okay. You can do whatever you need to do up here, but most of the time on the sights you're going to buy, these holes will work. So, but anyway, you're going to screw that directly onto there, and then you're going to put your bolt back in, and you'll be ready to go. Well, I hope that answers all your questions on how to mount a red dot onto our EXoSKELETON slide. If you have any other questions, please contact me and I'll help you through it, and we'll make sure you get it mounted correctly.